Brothers, our course is set. We must act. But at what cost? The omens are against us. We have no choice.
Imagine drinking a glass of wine so strange, so powerful, that modern sommeliers would call it undrinkable yet ancient. Greeks believed it made them stronger, wiser, and closer to the gods. This was not a myth. This was real wine. And its most important ingredient was something you would never expect to find in a vineyard. Ancient Greek wine was not just fermented grapes. In fact, if you tasted it today, you might spit it out instantly. Greek wine was thick, bitter, and often mixed with substances that sound more like medicine or poison than something you'd serve at a dinner table. Yet for centuries, this wine fueled philosophers, warriors, and entire city-states. So what was the secret ingredient? It wasn't honey. It wasn't herbs. It wasn't even fruit. It was pine resin. Yes, tree resin. The Greeks deliberately added resin from pine trees directly into their wine. At first, this wasn't done for flavor. It was done for survival. Amphorae, the clay jars used to store wine, was sealed with pine resin to keep air out. Over time, the resin dissolved into the wine itself, changing its taste, smell, and chemical properties. But here's where it gets disturbing. Greeks didn't stop at resin. They added seawater to wine. They mixed in herbs, spices, ash, chalk, and even sulfur compounds. Some recipes included lead-based sweetness, slowly poisoning those who drank it. Others believed certain additives enhanced strength, masculinity, or divine inspiration. This wasn't accidental experimentation. Greek doctors like Hippocrates prescribed specific wines as medicine. Different wines were used to treat digestion, wounds, fevers, even mental illness. Wine wasn't a drink. It was a drug. And drinking it straight, that was considered barbaric. Civilized Greeks always diluted wine with water. To drink it pure was seen as savage, dangerous, and immoral. Spartans reportedly showed slaves drunk on undiluted wine as a warning to children, proof of what happens when wine controls you instead of the other way around. But here's the part most people don't know. That pine resin wine never disappeared. It survived. Today, it still exists in Greece under a name you might recognize. Modern versions are cleaner, safer, and far milder, but they are direct descendants of the same ancient formula once poured at symposia where Socrates debated truth, power, and the meaning of life. So the next time someone romanticizes ancient wine culture, remember this. Greek wine wasn't made to taste good. It was made to preserve, control, and transform the human mind. And this raises a chilling question. If ancient people were willing to poison themselves slowly in the name of culture and belief, what are we consuming today without even realizing it? Comment below. Would you dare taste ancient Greek wine? Subscribe for the next hidden secret of the ancient world, because the past is never as pure as they told you.